thank you so much for coming to the second meeting of a full-filled agenda. I first want to thank all of you for coming out and bringing your concerns to us. This has been, and I want to thank Dolores Mack for her remarks. I want to thank all of you, and certainly the commissioners who've come out tonight, and our mayor. Our first meeting there last evening, although it was helpful, we needed a lot more time, apparently, based on what we got here this evening. And I just wish we could have spent more time discussing these things last evening. I think that would have been very beneficial for us versus getting it this evening. But we are where we are, and we certainly want to provide you with the staff that you need, but we also have to weigh the financial implications on the budget that was passed by the city last year. And although we know, I heard it was interesting. I heard someone mention about pilots, but we need to increase the tax base. We have to bring in these commercial buildings. And while we want them to come to our city. I think we all agree with that, because that increases the tax base and gives us more money to work with. So if we have to do a pilot, even though I'm totally off, but through my years here, but there has to be we have to give something. So in order to have all these services, and certainly with the youth bureau I've been meeting with and recreation, we knew 20 years ago they needed more space. They always needed more space. Like Ms. Madden said, there's 20,000 young people here. And the mayor, one of the main things I think we need to sit down with the school district and talk about is keeping the buildings that are already there, that we already have, and keeping those open from 3 to 6. It's ideal. We don't have to build anything new. It's in the people's community. Their parents know where they are. They know the people. That is one of the main things in this first quarter I think that we're going to have to work on with all our young people, because I think that'll be critical. And I know that you have a good relationship with the school district, as do most of us here. We have an open dialogue with them, and we're not against each other. We have to pull this together. And part of the reason, I know you've been reaching out to us to meet with us, but one of the main goals in coming on this council is for us to work collectively as a body, to stay together and to come together, to discuss it with each other, and to provide a united front, because we have to be together so that we can bring all of our concerns to you. And we don't always agree. We're 5 very different personalities. We're doing our best right now to build consensus to move it forward, because we want our city, we want it to shine in this county. And over the past few years, it hasn't always done that. So we have so much to do. I'm so happy that this chamber is filled every night. But we're going to have some patience. And we're going to have to move quickly and slowly at the same time, if you understand what I'm saying. We're going to have to move stuff, but we just definitely have to keep those lines of communication open. And it's so critical. I'm so grateful that all these commissioners came here today. That's important. That's going to be critical going forward as we discuss these things, that we be able to pick up the phone and get the information quick enough so we can act on this legislation. Even though I spoke generally, I just want you to know, it's not all, sometimes there's going to be some bumps in the road, as I've been saying, but if you bear with us, we're going to get it done, and we're going to get it done together. And that's how we have to go forward. And those are my comments for this evening, Mr. President. Thank you.